After the thoughtful editorial regarding the many health hazards of gas drilling, I find myself rushing to the defense of an industry I have occasionally criticized. 4 years ago, I shamed Chesapeake Energy and other gas companies for not paying fair royalties, and that critique will always stand when corporate America hurts the little guy. But, and this is a really big change in direction, but we need natural gas to wean us from our addiction to Saudi and Iranian oil. The people who sit in the corporate offices in Charleston are fellow Americans. To buy product from them is not to buy product from people who hate us. The president speaks frequently about getting along better and rising above partisanship. So what better move could we make in this country than to switch our fleets to natural gas and shut off the oil wealth to places like Hugo Chavez's Venezuela? See, much as I might argue with Chesapeake Energy and others about regulation, and Lord knows after the Gulf oil spill we need competent regulation, Chesapeake Energy doesn't wish me dead. They send their kids to the same schools I do and want the same things for America. Yes, they make a better living, and I don't begrudge them that. But they're not using oil money to finance the search for a loose nuclear weapon to detonate in an American city. I suppose if I suffered direct health effects from gas drilling, I'd be less optimistic too. But I firmly believe in Americans taking care of Americans. We have so much natural gas in this country. I'm a left-wing progressive and a radical redistributionist. But when it comes to my country, I stop picking on my fellow Americans when someone from outside comes along picking on us both. They want us dead, I repeat. That's the best motivation I have ever seen to drill in West Virginia. I don't understand why we're even still arguing about it. Some predictions are for $5 a gallon gasoline by 2012. That's insane. The natural gas solution is the solution to several things. One, it's a way forward for adding to our electric power supply, and that's another reason that coal is attractive as well. Two, gas can and should power every bus fleet, taxi fleet, limousine fleet, garbage truck fleet, and light-duty fleet in service in this country as soon as possible. Three, as we generate more electricity with natural gas, we can run our electric cars with a lower carbon footprint on the planet. And I've already mentioned four. Each time we talk about natural gas, we have to stress what it is not. It is not a fuel source from a brood of fundamentalist vipers hell-bent on the destruction of the West. I really think we're too comfortable in this country, or we would have long since made that conversion. I also think we're not scared enough. The consequences of moving forward are that we must ship dirty water from the hydraulic fracturing process to wastewater treatment plants and build more plants to cope with that flow. I can live with that. But what about the global forces of evil that conspire to our destruction? Should not that be a consequence of delay? I say yes. To be clear, in closing, it's not drill, baby, drill. It's drill responsibly, drill with tight restrictions like our European counterparts, drill now, and drill as if our lives depended on it, because they do.